Jesus is the only way to God. Jesus said, I'm the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father but through me. Every Yo, what it do? It's your boy Mtzking, and I'm back on your screen. Today, y'all, the reason for y'all watching this video is basically a documentary of the surgeries I've been going through. First of all, I want to start with saying June the 17th, 2016 was the day that my life would change for the rest of my life. That's the day I literally actually got a call from the doctors telling me, it was actually the doctor telling me, her name was Dr. Nicole Brown, and she was telling me, she's the one who broke the news to me, that I had MLH1, also known as Lynch syndrome. MLH1, it is a genetic gene that you carry either from your father or your mother. And I unfortunately carry that gene from my father. I got that gene from my father. My father was diagnosed with cancer in 2016. And knowing that my father had cancer never really jumped to mind that I could have cancer. It just didn't. And my father was not the first one in the family to have cancer. First, I had 4 of his sisters, 4 of my aunts. All 4 of them passed away to cancer. 2 of my uncles passed away to cancer. 2 of my cousins passed away to cancer. The only cancer survivors are my grandmother and my father. Basically, what I have, it is a high risk, meaning if I get cancer in any place of my body, it could automatically, instead of being stage 1, stage 2, it could automatically jump to a stage 4 because I'm at really high risk. Or if not, it could be to the fact where I have the cancer and they would have to hurry up and take action ASAP. So I had one big procedure done actually in 2017. I didn't documentary that one because since it was one of my first big surgeries, I was just like, I really wasn't thinking on recording or any of that. My mind was just somewhere else. Unfortunately, I had that surgery. It was one of the most terrified surgeries that I ever have had in my life. I was terrified because I actually stayed there. I want to say 1 night or 2 nights. I don't really remember right now, but I think it was probably 1 night I stayed there, and it was the most terrifying of my life. When I came home that night, well, I got home that day, but by the time the nighttime came around, time for me to go to sleep, I fell asleep, but I woke up an hour later having the worst heat flashes of my life. If you're older, you know what I'm talking about. Probably if you're younger, you may not know what the heck I'm talking about. You're gonna be, MTG King, what the hell is a heat flash? What are you talking about? A heat flash is basically something you get when you're older. Basically, when you start getting older and you just have heat flashes. Heat flashes is all of a sudden your body could just feel hot, like you could start sweating out of nowhere. That's what I had. I literally remember I got up, I couldn't jump off the bed because of course where I had surgery at just was no position for me to jump out of the damn bed. But I remember I got up that day, I was crying because I was in pain, and 2 because I felt like if somebody just came in here and threw a bucket of water at me, or if I had jumped in the pool. So that was the first one. That was September the 28th of 2017 when I had that procedure done. That one, just a whole bunch of my organs from the inside of my stomach, they had to remove them because just to prevent from getting cancer in them organs. The reason I wanted to documentary this one, this procedure, was because this one I had um I had breast removal. Breast removal, when people hear breast removal, whether you're a guy or whether you're a girl, you're just like, damn, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to do it. Like, that's basically everybody's answer. I don't want to do it. Me, on the other hand, the reason I did it was because I think you would have to be in my shoes to see why I did it. I did it because one of my aunts, well, she was the baby of the girls, from my dad's side. She passed away to breast cancer. It was the most hardest thing for me to face when we got the phone call saying she was gone. The reason for that, because I had just spoke to her the day before she passed away. She was crying to me that she wanted medication, for me to please send her some medication. And it was basically like she was saying goodbye, I guess. I guess she already knew. She told me not to forget that she loved me, and that no matter what I wanted to be in life, to just go for it and to never give up. That night, when we got the call that she passed away, I had just got home. I was at one of my uncle's house. He had recently just dropped me off. I remember being in my room and I was just chilling there when my mom came in there and told me I lost it. I went crazy, because it was like, how was that if I had just talked to her? So, April the 12th, 2014, I lost my aunt to cancer. And it still hurts because I lost not her, but 3 of my other aunts, and I lost my 2 uncles, and my 2 uncles that I lost, I was actually really close to them. One used to babysit me when I was a baby. Then when I found out my dad had cancer in 2016, it's like somebody just ripped something out of my heart. Because all I could think about was I didn't want to lose my dad. But I knew, I had faith that my dad was strong, that my dad was going to fight. That was no doubt in my mind that I knew he was going to fight and give it his all. And it's 2019, and thank God my dad's still here. It's like our lives changed. And I'm speaking for me and him, because it's like ever since he got diagnosed and since he got the cancer removed, he actually went through chemo. He literally didn't let that shit stop him from going to work. He was still going to work. Even when he would get his chemo done, he was going to work. And now it's just like me and him actually both have to follow up to doctor's appointments every other month or every month. Right now, I've been going every month, following up to doctors. When I told everybody, like everybody actually wanted to know, because I didn't go just saying, oh, I had this, I had that. Literally, people seeing that my mood just changed, that I was acting differently, or that I looked more tired. And so when people would ask me, like, hey, you know, what's going on, I would tell them, and they would just be like, what, that's so crazy, you know, how did you find out? Basically, when my dad got diagnosed, they told him, if you have any kids, your kids should get tested, because this is now something deadly, because this is not just something that, oh, he got, this is something that is just is a cycle that runs in the family. So I didn't want to do the test. I'm gonna be honest. At first, I didn't want to get the test because I was like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the answer, because if I do, it's just gonna freaking, it's gonna change my moods. And the only reason I say that, because when I was younger as a kid, like I told y'all in the past, doctors, I had another problem. I have another syndrome, but this one's in my legs. They told me I wouldn't live to 21, so I didn't want to hear that again, because I didn't want to keep going to the doctors. I didn't want to have to go to the doctors and do all these procedures that I knew were gonna have to be done. So I kind of was like, nah. But then one day, my mom was like, no, you should just go and da-da-da. So then it came to my mind, like, man, is it better if I do it? Because, like, I was born with yellow jaundice, so basically I have all my dad's blood instead of my mom's. Most babies have both, the mother and father's. Well, your boy got blessed to just have my dad's. So at that point, I just thought about it, and I was like, you know what, I just rather go, because I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because if I do have cancer, or if I do have the syndrome, things could be prevented. So yep, I went, spit in a tube about this big. They had to get so much saliva, spit in a tube. Then I got the call like within 2 weeks. That's when they told me, you know what, I'm sorry, but your test results came back and you came back positive. I'm just like, shit, like, no, like, no. I cried and cried and cried. I cried. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh no, I didn't cry, I played strong. No, I cried. The reason, because I cried, I was just what, I think when I got diagnosed, I was just 27 years old. Yeah, I had just turned 27 years old. So I was just like, man, this is gonna be one long ass, bumpy ass ride for me now. Started going to doctors. They started, you're gonna have to go here, you're gonna have to go there, you're gonna have to go this doctor, and I'm just like, okay, like, it's not like I could say no. So I'm just like, okay. So I went to the doctors, and I think with the last procedure though that I had done in my stomach, I screwed myself over, because I had just had surgery the end of September. I was not supposed to go to work till like 6-7 weeks later, and I went within the 5 weeks. I started my new job, and of course that job, it was having to do with lifting and all that, and it was just pain after pain after pain. I would just suck it in though, really wouldn't complain. I was just like, whatever, I was just sucking it in. But then when I would be done, when I would go wait for the train, I would just be like, damn, I'm in so much pain. But nobody ever knew that, because I never really said much. I just sucked it up, because I was like, I had to get my money game on. There ain't nothing free. Like, it's nothing's free in America. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing free anywhere. You gotta work your butt off in order to provide for yourself. So then went to the doctors last year, and they were like, you know what, this is up to you, but you're at high risk for breast cancer, but this is your decision. We want you to, they're like, us better is if you get, that tissue that's in there removed. It's basically just tissue. Everybody has it. Man, woman have it. Everybody has that tissue. And they're like, it's better if we go in there and remove it, because if not, you're at high risk. So they left me in the room. I thought about it, and I was just like, you know what, that's when backflashes came of my aunt and stuff. I could literally hear our last conversation running through my head. And I'm like, if I had the opportunity, I'm sure if she would have had the right opportunity as me, she would have told me, you know what, baby boy, go ahead and do it, because it's only gonna be good for you. So I was like, you know what, at this point, I didn't care what anybody said. I didn't care about how people would talk or look at me. Like, I was just like, you know what, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what's best for me. So next thing you know, they sent me to the plastics. Like 2-3 weeks later, I went to the plastics, and they're like, okay, this is the percentage of this, you could be without a nipple. We could do some nipples for you, but of course, man or woman, whether you're a man, your nipples are gonna have to be reconstruction. Whether you're a woman, your nipples have to get reconstruction because they can't leave the nipple, your original nipple on there. You know what I mean? So I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I do not want to be with nippleless. I don't. So I was like, yeah, cool. I'll get the reconstruction nipples, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna do this like this. You're gonna have tubes. When they said tubes, I'm just like, holy shit, tubes. And they're like, yeah, tubes gotta go in there because it's gonna, drain. It's gonna be the drainage of the last stuff that's in there. So I'm like, all right, then that's cool. Yeah, fuck it. At this point, it was cool. I had no choice. I was just like, okay, fuck it, it's cool. So I signed paperwork right there and then. Then they're like, okay, we're gonna give you a date. That's when they gave me a date, and the date was February 11th that I had the first surgery. But they had already told me, like, hey, you know what? There's a possibility that the nipple could die, either one, both, or none. They're like, if none die, that's even better. But if it does die, then we'll have to take it off. And then after that, we could be able to tattoo one. So I'm like, that's cool, fine, whatever. So then, surgery was done. I stayed over the night that same day they did surgery. I stayed the night like y'all saw on my vlogs. I did vlog it. And it was madness. I got no sleep and I was in a shitload of pain and I was just sucking it up because they weren't giving me no medication while I was in there. I was like freaking living hell. Like, what the hell is going on? And the most part that hurt, guys, was lifting myself up to go to the restroom. That freaking part hurt. So then plastics went in the next day and they checked the nipples, whatever. And I was like, man, can I see? And they're like, I don't know if you want to, but okay. I remember seeing this one, and when I looked at it, I said, oh, hell no. I'm not. If y'all like meatballs, I'm sorry. But it literally looked like a damn meatball, the nipple. I was like, oh, hell no. I was disgusted. Because your boy does not like looking at any cuts, any bloody, nothing. I guess we're disgusted. So I was like, damn. That day, nobody was at the hospital with me. Like, my bro had stayed with me, but then he left. And my mom, I was actually waiting on my mom to come because my mom was going to be coming. So then, like, about an hour later, my mom showed up, and mom was like, oh, did you get a good sleep? And I was just laughing. I'm like, I wish. I'm like, heck no, I've been up. She's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I just been up. And I was like, plastics that came in here, they done saw the nipple. She's like, what? And I was like, yeah. I done saw it. And she's like, oh, does it look gross? And I was like, hell yeah, it looks real gross. And cause my mom don't like none of that stuff either. So then I came home that same day. And it was just so crazy. They had then prescribed me some medication. They were going to try some medication on me for pain. It was called Volume, and it actually worked. Thank God it worked, because with this first surgery that I had, it didn't. They had gave me pain medicine, but I was allergic to it. But that's where I think how things switch, because during this time that all this is happening, I'm getting ready to turn my life into Christ. Meaning, getting baptized. So at this point, my relationship with God is 10 times better than what it already was. And I'm like, I just pray to God, and I was like, God, just please let this help to relieve some of the pain, even if it's just for an hour. That's all I ask, just 1 hour without feeling pain, and I'll be thankful. Exactly what I wish for, exactly what happened. Well, then a week later, I went, got the tools pulled out. You're gonna see that part. You're not gonna see them pulling them out, but you're gonna see me with the tubes, the way I had to clean them. You're gonna see a short video, a clip of that. And all of these clips are probably not gonna be the way it happened, but I'm gonna try my best to put it the way it happened, from like the first session to then the second session, and y'all gonna see me how I look now. So I went and whatever, they pulled them out, and this one actually hurt. When she pulled this one out, this one didn't hurt, but this one did hurt. So I was just like, oh snap. And literally she just, and she pulled it. I'm like, what the heck? And then she's like, yeah, she's like, the incisions are probably going to be bleeding for a little bit or for a couple of days, but just put bandages on it. And she showed me how to clean it and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, then unfortunately my nipple didn't survive. This nipple did not survive. So I waited 2 months until I got my second surgery, which was May the 3rd, my nephew's birthday. They removed this nipple, and I was just like, man, I was so scared to see it. I was like, damn, how the hell is it gonna, how am I gonna live with one nipple and with one nipple not? So they're like, you know, all it's gonna look is gonna be like a line. So I'm like, all right then, cool. So yeah, that's what happened. And I did go, they were gonna do a third surgery because my nerves were damaged during the procedure, but right now they don't want to do it because it could damage a lot of my other organs like my heart and stuff that has to do like with my throat. It could even leave you paralyzed. So they really don't want to go that route right now. So we're gonna try going to I did physical therapy, but that was like physical therapy to get motion moving back like in my hands and stuff to be able to move, even though it's still kind of hard for me to even reach up. It's hard for me, or to pull it really hurts really bad. People could be like, oh, you're over exaggerating, but you go get the procedure that I had done and then you come back and tell me if I'm over exaggerating or not. Until then, just don't say nothing. That's all I could say. But they're gonna try me with another therapist, but this therapist, they're gonna be putting like them little tags on you, and where they put like they run shock waves through you to see if that'll kind of help. And then they're gonna got referred to a pain specialist, so hopefully that works. And if not, from there, then they said then the last option will be to having to go clip the damn thing. But so many doctors have been telling me, yeah, we're gonna clip the nerve off. That's the reason why I kept y'all updated that way. But now this doctor that I last saw on the 25th, she just told me something so different. So I'm just like, okay, you know, cool, whatever, you know. And I'm gonna put a warning thing right now, because that's where y'all gonna start seeing all the clips. And some of these clips y'all might have seen, and some are behind this, like behind that nobody has actually even seen, only myself. Y'all gonna see it from videos to pictures. Y'all probably gonna see pictures of me crying, because that's just how bad I was in pain. And probably it's not even like a video, it's just a picture of me crying, because that's how bad the pain was. I'm not gonna be some big shotgun and be like, oh yeah, I didn't cry. I'm a dude. Dudes don't cry, man don't cry. Hell no, everybody cries, especially when you're in a lot of pain. But anyways though, I hope y'all enjoy this video. And if you have anybody in your family that has cancer, go get yourself checked out. Or all I can say is be there for them, because today isn't promised, neither is tomorrow. Life is too short. And I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll be back at the end before it finishes. But this is my documentary, and I wanted to share it with y'all, not so anybody could feel sorry for me, just so y'all could see how the procedure was and why sometimes I was down. And when I was telling y'all I was in pain, y'all understand why I was saying I was in pain, not just to say that I was in pain, because I was literally in pain. You will see the video and you will see a lot of stuff that just looks so painful. So if you cannot handle blood or any of that, I suggest just turn it off right here.
Time span, and then they all had issues. I had to like make a leave of that drip on the fly in our one case.
What's up, fam? I'm finally out of surgery. I'm in a shitload of pain. While I'm eating this food, then they cut me on my mouth. Anyways, though, I'll see y'all in a bit, though. I hope you're having a great day. Much love from your boy Mtzking. Chill. Yo, what's up, fam? It's 6:17. I'm chilling. They literally already took the stuff off. I didn't need it no more. I done one for a walk. Well, now they brought my lunch, but it looks gross. I don't like hospital food. But anyways, though, I'm about to lay back down. And I'll see y'all in a bit, though. Chill. Yo, what's up, fam? I hope y'all have a great, amazing, blessed day. Your boy's in pain. They just came and give me 2 Tylenol because that's all I could take. Trying to suck it up, guys, but the pain's not gonna last forever. Oh, but anyways, though, thanks for all the love and support. Thanks for all the prayers. Thanks to everybody. Shout out to my pastor, Pastor Andre, for coming out and praying for me. He literally got here like at 5 something in the morning. He prayed for me before they called me back. Shout out to my bro Q, cause I think he's gonna stay with me. I think he left right now, but he's supposed to come back. He said he was gonna stay the night. I didn't even ask him to. He just said he was gonna stay the night. But anyways, though, I hope y'all had a great, amazing, blessed day. And I will for sure see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Join your boy MTV King. And I'm out. Chill. Yo, what it do? Is your boy MTZ King, and I'm back on your screen. Good morning, everybody. It's literally 5:49 a.m. I can't sleep. I haven't been able to sleep. And I just been watching TV. That's what you're hearing right now. I'm supposed to be going home soon. So I will see y'all in a bit, though. Much love. And I hope y'all have a great, amazing Tuesday. Chill. Yo, what's up, fam? Still haven't got no sleep. And it's 7:52. I had to get off that bed, man, so I'm sitting on the chair now. That bed's killing me. And I can't take a whole bath. I can't wash none of this down. I can't take a shower for like 2 weeks. I could only take my waist below down a shower. So what I did right now, I actually got a towel that they had, put some soap that they gave me, and I washed my head and my face and stuff. And then I cleaned like my arms and my underarms, because whoa, them hoes were stinky. And I was like, man, it's gonna be so hard because I'm so used to taking like 3 showers a day. But it is what it is. That's for all the days that God knew I wasn't gonna be able to shower. That's the reason why I shower 3 times a day. But right now I'm just right here waiting. My mom should be coming. Oh, it's painful, but I had to do what I had to do. I'm only taking Tylenol, 1,000 grams every 8 hours. But yeah, I didn't see the incisions, and it's kind of gross, but it'll all be worth it at the end. Whatever I could do to prevent from getting cancer anywhere on my body, trust me, if I'm able to do it, I will do it. I would rather have pain for like 2 weeks or even a week than to have to deal with it for a long time. Anyways, though, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Much love, though, and I hope you're having a great day. Chill. Oh, they tried putting the IV the first time, but it didn't work. It didn't. They hit a wall. So I don't even have the IV in, because right there they tried putting it in there, but it hit a wall. So now they're gonna try in another spot. Damn, that's crazy. I'll show y'all in a minute when the IV's in though. So now guys, they finally found it. It kind of hurt. I literally saw the light. That was crazy. That was crazy. It was really bright. My eyes are throbbing. But this time guys, I will see y'all when I'm out of surgery, because I'm about to listen to music and hand the phone over to my mom when they take me back. So, toodles, Mr. Noodles. What's up, guys? I just got out of the one recovery room. Now I'm in another recovery room, and it's 1:31, and I feel like crap. But anyways, though, I will catch y'all. I'm about to get released in a little bit, so I will tell y'all more about this adventure when I get to my house. This is the first time you've seen this. Oh, this is what it looks like. This is where they put all the injections. This is the most craziest pain anybody could go through. All just not to get breast cancer. And it sucks. Well, today, guys, I got my stitches removed, and this is what it looks like. That's, I have one stitch right here. Get a little close up. Right there. And no more nipple. But actually, this one's gonna be getting tattooed on me. They're gonna make it look like this one. Of course, right now it still looks weird because it's barely healing and stuff. But, and yes, I have boxers and my shorts on, guys. But this is part of my documentary, so here you have it. And it was painful. What did it do, fam? Finally decided to get up and take a shower. I kind of was dozing off because I did take my medicine, and yes, I'm running fever, so my face just looks all red. So that's why I decided to hurry up and jump in the shower. And I had to switch my thing off with another one. I already had like 2 more of these because I had surgery on my stomach in 2017, so they had gave me those, but this one's a large and that one's a medium, so I'm at to work for it because this one, as you can tell, it has all the nasty shit on it. But I'll catch you on a bit though. Shoot. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the documentary. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the team, join the squad. And remember, if you have cancer, I'm with you. If you have what I have, Lynch syndrome, I'm with you. If you have any other kind of deadly disease or anything, I stand with you. One love to each and everybody out there that has cancer or any deadly disease. I stand with everybody. Thank you for all the love and support and all the prayers from everybody who's been sending them my way. I really appreciate y'all, and I am truly grateful and thankful. And one person I want to thank most importantly is God for being by my side through it all, and for my mother and my father being able to do stuff for me, whether going to pick up my medication, whether being there for me, whatever the situation is. I really appreciate y'all, and thanks to everybody on my YouTube channel that's been supporting me, and to all my big supporters on TikTok. I really appreciate y'all all, and on Instagram, thank you. The only ones who really didn't get an update was Facebook, but it's cool though. Appreciate that, and one love to everybody that has cancer. From the one and only, your boy Mtzking. That being said, I'm out. Chill. I could be the fire in your darkest night. I could be your curse.